This is Elam Mill Road. I'm gonna get my car dirty down here, but that's okay. It's been raining every day anyway. Looks like they have serviced it. They've graded this road, but even in my younger days, this was a good place to come out and cruise and hang out. The cops never came back here. Posted private property. Do not enter when water's over the road. I'll give you a view of that down there. We'll go out that way. But what I'm going to try to do is show you where the old mill was. Alright, it's pretty, we're right on top of it. And all these places will be gone. I mean, my grandparents, or my grandfather, used to come down here and fish. There's kids down here swimming and fishing too, I think. But this is the foundation for the old mill. See, I'm gonna try and get up there, and right over there you can see one of the original cornerstone posts. Somebody does own the land though, and it is private property, so I'm not going to go too far in here, but I'm not up to hurt anybody. Just trying to document some of this stuff before it goes completely away. And this is Elam Mill. This is real sleek, but it's level. We used to come out here and fish a lot. You see over there, they've burned away a lot of the land. In a second, I'm going to clean the lids on the camera. It's cold in the car. I'll give you a little bit of an image. This is not too slick. I'll carefully walk on out here. And you can see for the mill, this is where the old wheel used to sit in here. And it was a flour mill of some sort or something. And there's the dam. My brother and I used to come up here and fish in the 80s when we were younger. And again, some more of the original foundation. Some of the rocks have fallen. From here, I don't really see any fish now. If I can zoom in. My grandfather talked about this, and he had a largemouth bass mounted that he caught out here. You can see the channel ran on that way a little ways. I'm going to turn around and come out carefully. And I'm going to go to the other side and give you some more footage. But on the other side of the slab over there, and I'll show you that in a minute. In the 60s, he said that there was wild marijuana just growing everywhere out there. And he'd go out there and wade fish. He did a lot of fishing back in the day and golfing. And caught a huge largemouth bass out there. And he mounted it. I remember seeing it as a kid. By the time I got older, it was mounted fish only last so long. It was getting in rough shape, so I didn't save it. But and you can see there's a trail further in there, but I'm not going to go back there. I will walk further back here though and see what I see. Yeah. See, here's the original foundation for the mill. And I'll have to look up some of the history on the mill. Find out for sure maybe when it was built, and I will. I'll look into that. And you've just got some of the stones all around here. And there you go. There's another cornerstone with a tree growing up through the middle of it. But you can see the original rocks and stuff. This all it was probably, the structure was probably sitting on top of all of these pillars. But over the years, it's definitely eroded. People have busted bottles and stuff out here. But definitely pretty neat. And you know, I wanted to do a kind of a digital reference before it all goes away, before somebody owns it all and does away with it, and the history further erodes, because that's exactly what's going to happen. All right, so we saw the mill. I gave you all the cornerstones and the foundation stuff. And they've cleared all this out since the last time I've been here, so it's definitely different. And I've seen cars pushed off here. And I'll get out here real quick. There's nobody coming. I'll just give you a shot from this angle. I don't see any fish in there. You get a shot of the dam there. I've seen the water get up so high that it shoots over that dam. And I myself have crossed this when I probably shouldn't have, or when it was flowing over the slab. But down in this area here is where my grandfather says he caught that humongous largemouth bass, and he also said that's where all the marijuana was growing. But you know, back in the 60s, they didn't enforce it like they do now. It was legal there for a couple of years. But anyway, that's old Elam Mill. But these areas are quickly disappearing. You know, our history is just quickly being bulldozed and built over. This was a really neat place whenever I was younger. Come fishing. There's a really old, cool farmhouse to the right. Who knows how old it is, or even if it's still there. If it is, I'll try and get a shot of that too. For historic value. Little turkeys. And this crap on the side of the road, that's why they'll end up shutting this road down. But it used to be the quickest way to get through. Well, it still is. is a good shortcut if you live out here in Rutherford. You get the interstate. If I lived out here, and I needed to get the interstate to go to work, this is the way I would go every day. But, try and share some of this. Boy, they've cleared a lot of that out over there. And they've got bullet holes in that side. You're out in the county here. If you want me to, I'll get out and pop a few rounds off. It's freaking America. It's got to be real careful your trajectory. There's nothing the police can say about it. For now. That's why I'm documenting this. 20 years from now, it'll probably be illegal for us to even drive a car. It'll be considered a weapon. So, my recommendation is to live now. Take advantage of your rights now. Don't abuse them. So that your kids have some of the same rights. It's our responsibility. They are maintaining this road, though. I didn't see the house yet. I think I may have passed it. It may not even be standing. The last time I was through here, probably 15 years ago. Oh, I did. Yeah. I did. It was probably grown up.
It was cleared out.
Well, you should have called that to my attention, sweetheart.
I'm sorry, I did not realize you wanted to see the farmhouse. Thought we were going to the mill.
We did the mill. That was the Elam mill.